Hi friends, welcome back to another layout for my calendar. This is Color My Life, and I am doing this with Nicky Parr and Ann Williamson, and we're doing this together, this project. And the theme this month is yellow and purple, so those are the color themes that we're using. So of course you can use white and black for this project as well, but yeah, that's what we're doing, and we're recycling calendars, and I think we're having lots of fun. This is mine today. This was my yellow and purple go of things. I had this old tag that I made a couple years ago, didn't do anything with it, so I decided to collage it in there. One of the things that I kind of put for myself to do is also add pockets to each one of my projects here for this particular year, for my 2019 Color My Life. So throughout each calendar I have a little pocket somewhere in it, so that's cool. So at the end of the year I think I'm gonna do some kind of art cards or something. There's my little pocket. So today I used half of that little butterfly that someone sent me, and I have an idea in my mind here as I start to develop my project. So I'm going with animal themes. I've been sticking with that. So today I've decided to go with a parakeet or a budgie, and that was my go-to today, and I decided to make him purple and yellow, mostly purple and yellow. So yeah, weird, maybe different color combination, but it goes to show you could do whatever you put your mind to, whatever you put your heart to, and this is it. So I'm just collaging using regular Elmer's glue and tearing up. These are pretty big cards too. I did them on probably watercolor paper, as well as that stamped out butterflies on watercolor paper. So this today is a thick one. And as you can see there on the side, I have some dryer cloth. I'm not sure what it's called. Does make your static free for your dryer, and I tear that up, and that is quite the texture, and I add that to my collage. So I'm just challenging myself to really work with different textures and stuff like that. So that's part of what I'm doing here as well. So now I'm just starting with my paint. I'm doing some yellow in the background, just going with it, and keep playing until I get what I'm happy with, get a part that I'm happy with. So here I start off my yellow. I use yellow as well as purple acrylic. I use black and white in this as well, and all of my paints are from DecoArts, so I use these often, almost all the time. I really love them. So they work really good for me. I like the sheen they leave off. I like the way they blend and everything. So I just find these really great paints. I think slowly you can see my painting or collage coming through, and it just takes a little while. I'm adding lots of purple. This is obviously an abstract animal again, like all my others, and I'm just having lots of fun with it and playing. I think the hardest part was getting everything dry in between layers, because I was just really on a roll and I kept just adding and adding. I'm going to call, obviously this is mixed media because I use so many different things. That could be like from using paint and paper, and to be using different other things. So what I use is recollections as well. in this, and that is the signature, the crayons, the watercolor crayons. Didn't really use them as watercolor, remove them too much. Until the end I used a little bit of black. I also used like a no-name store brand of the same kind of water crayon as well, just to get this guy going in this later on in this picture, and get some more colors in there and not just a flat purple and yellow. And I really like the way it turned out. I had to dry every layer. Should have probably edited those out, but I tried to remember to stop the video every time I was drying. It's kind of looking like a bit of a mess. I end up not liking his beak. I think I had too much of that dryer lint stuff right there. Not lint, dryer cloth, whatever it is. I can't think of the name of it right now. And it was just not popping. So I ended up cutting a piece later on, way at the end of cardboard, and repainting his beak and collaging that on. I went layers and layers and just added till I was happy. Go for it. Have fun. You're just recycling a calendar. Have fun and go for it. I'm going to have the links below this video for my friends and partners in this collaboration, Nicky's and Anne's. And this is part of Anne's kind of a collaboration that we were putting both our groups together, International Crafters and Anne's group, which is, I gotta check it out, always keep saying it's mixed media, Anneliese's mixed media of everything. I believe that's the name of it. And so we kind of love to do these little collaborations together. And I'm just dabbing paint on all over the place here and having lots of fun. So I encourage you guys to check out those ladies out after you've done watching my video. I hope you guys really like this one. I really had fun. I think I challenged myself in each one. At first I'm thinking, what did I get myself into? But I really like how it turned out. So I hope you guys do as well. So it's just going with it, going with the flow, and a lot of things I add and I change a little bit later. Like for instance, the way his little nose is there, it's a little bit low, his little breathing holes. So on his beak, so you know, little things like that I change, but I just keep playing with it and trying to make it look very whimsical, because this is supposed to be abstract and whimsical and fun. I also, at this point, I think I take some watercolor pencils. Now, I'm not even wetting these. I'm just drawing on the dry paint as much as I can. And I'm doing a little bit of the outline of his beak and whatnot in there. You see, this is the black watercolor pencil. Doing that all the way around in spots. Adding some detail, just a little scribbles. It doesn't have to be, like, I could use it for something else. I could use the pencil crayon, but my watercolors were right there. More of that waxy crayons. Now that's where more of this is coming in now. So doing my last bit of touch-ups. I have my base down pretty good, but I really want this guy to pop. And so I'm using, there's a Posca pen, another medium, for his eye, and getting that white little life in his little eye. But I'm using lots of different little mediums just till I feel like he's popping and I'm having lots of fun with him. So I'm between the Recollection wax crayon, watercolor crayons, and because I didn't have all the colors in the store brand one as well, it was a Target brand, and yeah, and then of course I didn't even have black in my Recollections, so it worked that I used both, and I'm just playing with it and having lots of fun. So this is going to take me forever to dry, I think. So it's going to be curing for a while, because with all that waxy crayon in there too and all that kind of stuff, it's going to take a while. So I'm just going to leave it up in the open to dry for, like, I don't know, as long as it takes. And I'm really happy with this piece. So here I got a little bit of a gold, which is still yellow, because it looks really nice, like a darker yellow, which I really like on him. So he's not just one tone of yellow. I also used the purple in this crayon stuff. I love it. Now I'm just kind of framing out my piece. I decided I wanted to make him look like he had some branches in the background, I believe, in this part. He looked like a little bit of a wild parakeet, which is nice. And yeah, that's my piece. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to check out the ladies. I have their descriptions in the link below. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I always love to hear from you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys even try to join in on this fun themed recycle calendar. We catch up. We do one once a month, and yeah, so it's pretty fun. Hope you guys, like I said, join us, because this is a fun way to play with your paints and push yourself in different ways. And yeah, talk to you all soon. Thanks again for watching, my friends. Bye bye for now.